A man pardoned by Governor Greg Abbott earlier this year was back in a Travis County courtroom today. Daniel Perry was sentenced and then pardoned for the murder of Garrett Foster during a Black Lives Matter protest back in 2020. But he still faces a misdemeanor charge of deadly conduct for his alleged actions leading up to Foster's death.
KVUE's Malia Masamoto is at the Travis County Courthouse live. Perry's attorneys were fighting to get this other indictment thrown out today, right, Malia?
Yeah, Ashley and Quita, this misdemeanor charge isn't actually tied to Foster's death. Prosecutors argue that it is tied to his actions that he took that night when he drove through the crowd of protesters and shot. Now, his attorneys claim that since this indictment doesn't specifically mention the pedestrians' names who were in danger in that area, they say the judge should throw it out. Now, cameras were not allowed in the courtroom today, but Perry's attorneys claim they can't defend Perry against these charges if they don't know who he's specifically charged with endangering. They also argue by not specifically naming these pedestrians who are in danger, it could open Perry up to being charged for something he's already been tried and acquitted for. But the state argues the specific names don't matter because his conduct is what put people in danger. Now, Perry's attorneys filed two motions to get his indictment thrown out today. One is to quash it and the other is to dismiss it. Now, both motions would likely accomplish the same thing. They were filed for different reasons, but again, it goes towards the same thing. And if a judge doesn't decide to quash the indictment, there could be another hearing in this case on January 9th. Now, for this misdemeanor charge, Perry is facing up to a year in prison. However, Perry did spend a little more than a year in prison before he was pardoned by the governor. So if he is indicted or is he charged with this misdemeanor charge, then the judge would likely take that into consideration as well. Live at the Travis County Courthouse, Malia Masamoto, KVUE News.
Thank you, Malia.